Hi, welcome to NYP Music Theory. In this video, I will walk through paper 5B and 5C 2021 section 3, Keys and Scales. Let's get started. 3.1. Tick one box to show the correctly written key signature of B major. In B major, we have 5 sharps: F, C, G, D, A. And remember, we can check with the 2 parallel lines. This is incorrect because there are 2 C's. This is incorrect because this is not a 2 parallel lines. Numbers 3 and 4 looks similar. But remember, this A should be written down here. Therefore, the third one should be correct. F, C, G, D, A. 3.2. Tick one box to show the correctly written key signatures of E flat minor. E flat minor has 6 flats. So according to the 2 parallel lines going downwards, we opt out the last one, the second one, and also the third one, because this one isn't parallel. Only the first one will be possible. We can check the Latining B, E, A, D, G, C. So here is the correct answer. 3.3. Circle the correct key of each of these 3 melodies. A. We can jot down the order of flats first. Now we can check one by one. There's no B note here, so we move on to the E. There's an E flat, A flat, D, yes, D flat, G flat. Here is another A. So it's up to 5 flats. B, E, A, D, G. 5 flats, D flat major. B. There are 2 sharps here, F sharp and D sharp. But according to the order of sharps, we understand that the order of sharps, F, C, G, D. We can check there is an F sharp, but the C here has no sharp. So that's a problem with this. And here with the G, there's no sharp. According to this, we can assume that the D sharp is the leading note in minor key. So if D sharp is the leading note, the tonic will be E and E minor. According to E minor, there is 1 F sharp as the key signature. So the answer is E minor. C. There are 3 flats here. Let's jot down B, E, A, B, E, A, D. And we double check the first note of B. There's no B in this melody. And then we go to the E. Oh, here we don't have the E flat, but the E flat here. So 1 E natural, 1 E flat. That means most likely this will be a minor key. Let's move on and check A. Yes, there is an A flat. And D, there is a D flat. And this D flat applies to this note also as a D flat. So here we have to consider the E natural. We can assume the natural note or raised note in flat keys is the leading note. If E natural is the leading note, that means move up to F, a half step up, it will be F minor. We can also explain the descending order of F minor, the leading note being flattened as the descending order of melodic minor. So the answer is F minor. 3.4. Tick one box for X and one box for Y to show which notes are needed to complete the scale of F sharp melodic minor. F sharp melodic minor is the relative minor of A major. In A major, we have three sharps, that is F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp, plus the 6th note and the 7th note raised. We have to take note that this is melodic minors. So if we write it F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, so this should be a D and E. According to the key signature, there's no D sharp, but we have to raise it because of melodic minors. So this one should be D sharp, and this is E sharp, 6th and 7th note raise. D sharp, E sharp. 3.5. Circle one clef for each scale to form minor scales. Remember, these are all minor scales. Look at A. Starting with a sharp note, and we count the total number of sharps are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sharps. Let's put down the order of sharps. For sharp key, if there are 5 sharps, it may be G sharp minor. But as we understand that G sharp minor will have an F double sharp, so it may not be G sharp minor. Let's go down to 4 sharps. 4 sharps are C sharp minor. Let's double check. If it is C sharp minor, we will have F, C, G, D, 4 sharps. For C sharp minor, we have the leading note of B sharp. So let's make a guess. If this is C sharp minor, we can write C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, then B sharp is the leading note. Let's write it down. Right, here is the first draft, C sharp minor. We cancel the A because C sharp minor has only 4 sharps. C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, then B sharp is the leading note to C sharp. B sharp to C sharp is a semitone. 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 All right, it matches all the accidentals. Then if this is a C sharp, it should be alto clef because the middle line is the C. Let's look at B. This is very obvious. We have a double sharp. There are only 2 possibilities of double sharps. That is G sharp minor or D sharp minor. Let's take a look. For G sharp minor, we have 5 sharps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the extra one is the leading note, goes up to tonic. So probably this is correct. Let's jot it down and double check. After you drop all the letter names down, you will find that there's a problem here. Because as we understand, G sharp minor is the relative minor of B major, and B major have 5 sharps, F, C, G, D, A. A has a sharp, but there is no E sharp and no B sharp. So in this case, this is incorrect. So let's erase it. Now we understand that there is only one possible answer, that is D sharp minor. So now we can confirm this is a C double sharp. And all the semitones. All right, we confirm this is a D sharp. It should match with bass clef. Let's look at C. There are 3 flats here. The order of flats, B, E, A. The first note is a white key. 3 flats, maybe C minor. Let's look at if this is a C, This will be E flat, B flat, A flat, B, E, A. So B, E, A. And this one is the melodic minor descending. So there's no raised 6 or 7. Semitone, E flat, E flat, A flat, C minor. It should be triple clef. 3.6. Circle true or false for each statement. A. This is the correctly written chromatic scale beginning on B flat. Here is the B flat. B flat, A flat, G, G flat, F, E, E flat, D, D flat, C, B, B flat. That's correct. This is correctly written chromatic scale beginning on F sharp. F sharp G, G sharp A sharp. This is definitely incorrect because we cannot write one same letter name more than 2 times. So this is false. 3.7. Circle true or false for each statement. This is the median in F sharp major. Median is the 3rd note. F sharp goes up to the median should be A sharp. So this is incorrect. Leading note in D minor. Leading note is the 7th note. That it should be C sharp, which is C sharp to D, a semitone apart. This is true. C sharp to D. The last one, subdominant in B flat major. Subdominant is the 4th note. B flat major. It should be E flat. So here is false. 3.1. Tick one box to show the correctly written key signature of D flat major. First of all, we know that D flat major has 5 flats, and the order of flats are B, E, A, D, G. There is one visual aid to help us check quickly. That is 2 parallel lines. We can observe the first one is not the correct order. The third one also not parallel lines. And the last one is also incorrect. So we have only the second one with 2 parallel lines. And check the order of flats B, E, A, D, G. So this is correct. 3.2. Tick one box to show the correctly written key signature of F sharp major. And the order of sharps are F, C, G, D, A, E. We also can check the parallel lines going upwards. So the first one is not correct. The second one is also incorrect. The third one looks like 2 parallel lines. And the last one has the A sharp dropping down. And we understand that this is always using the lower A. Let's check the order of the sharps. F, C, G, D, A, E. The last one, F, C, G, D, A, E. Then which one is correct? I think the last one is correct because autoclave, the F sharp should start with the top line here. So this should be correct. 3.3. Circle the correct key of each of these 3 melodies. Let's look at A. We observe there is a E flat and B flat. According to the order of flats, it's B, E, A, D. The first one is B flat. Second one is E flat. So the B flat major is the answer. B, we can write out the order of sharps so that we can check easily. F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, A sharp. There's another G sharp here. A sharp, E sharp. This one, E, has no sharp. So we cancel this out and double check it again. This is also a D sharp. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sharps. 5 sharps are B major. C. As we browse through, we know that there are flats and also there is a sharp. Usually, when the melody has two different kinds of accidental, it's usually referred to minor keys. And we can assume the sharpened note is the leading note of the scale. And this is an F sharp. F sharp is the leading note of G minor. Then we check the accidental of G minor. G minor has two flats. There is a B flat and E flat. So it matches with the requirements. This is G minor. 3.4. Tick one box for X and one box for Y to show which notes are needed to complete the scale of F sharp harmonic minor. F sharp harmonic minor is the relative minor of A major. And A major has three sharps, that is F, C, and G. For the leading note of this harmonic minor is E sharp. So we jot down all these special notes. According to the clef given, this is a tenor clef, and the first note is an F sharp. So if we write the letter name, this is F sharp, then the X will be one step down, will be E. And we know that the E is the leading note, so it should be a E sharp. Then followed by this Y should be the supertonic. So according to this F sharp, the next one should be G sharp. According to the accidentals, G sharp is in the key signature. 3.5. Circle one clef for each scale to form minor scales. Remember, all these are minor scales. Look at A. There are lots of flats here. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 flats. The last one should be the same as the first one, so it doesn't count. 4 flats, according to the order of flats in the key signature, are B, E, A, D. And remember, the leading note, we have to raise it. 4 flats may be F minor with the E natural as the leading note. So let's check. For the first note, it's a flat note, so it won't be F minor. So let's make another guess. If the last note is the leading note to a flatter note, according to the scales, we may have E flat minor, may also be B flat minor. E minor has 6 flats and B flat minor has 5 flats. Let's continue to finish the order of the flats. And G, C. Let's assume this is E flat minor. If the first note is an E flat, the next note will be an F. For E flat minor, the leading note will be D natural. And for the key signature, there is only one white key, that is F. So we can check if there are 2 white keys, then probably this will be E flat minor. But as we observe all the notes, there are 3 white keys. So let's go to B flat minor. For B flat minor, A is the leading note. And for B flat minor, we don't have F flat and C flat. So that means there will be an F as a white key and a C. So most likely this is B flat minor. Let's write out the letter name to double check it. B flat minor, we have the B flat, C is the white key, then D flat, E flat, F is the white key, and G flat, A is the leading note, so natural. So if this note is a B flat, it should be a bass clef, B flat. So now we can circle the answer. B. We have 4 sharps here. So we jot down the order of sharps. And according to 4 sharps, it is C sharp minor. We write out the letter name to double check. And this one shows that it is a melodic minor descending. So the leading note is not sharpened here. We can also slur the semitones to double check. So this B answer should be a C sharp minor, and this C sharp should be alto clef. Let's look at C. There are 5 flats here. We can jot it down again, B, E, A, D, G, or maybe C. There will be only 2 choices, either E flat minor or B flat minor. If E flat minor, we will have 2 white keys. B flat minor, we will have 3 white keys. So according to here, we observe 2 white keys here. So probably this will be E flat minor. Let's jot it down. So here are F and D white keys. We can also double check with the semitones E, F, G flat, B flat, and C flat, and D to E flat. This is the leading note sharpened. If this is the E flat, it matches with the treble clef. 3.6. Circle true or false for each statement. A. This is correctly written chromatic scale beginning on B flat. So this is B flat, B natural, C, D flat, D natural, E flat, E natural, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A. The last one should not be A sharp because it should match with the first note. So this is false. B. This is correctly written chromatic scale beginning on F. The first note is an F. F goes down. E, E flat, D, D sharp, C, B, B flat, A flat, G, F sharp, F natural. That's correct. 3.7. Circle true or false for each statement. A. This is the leading note in E flat major. Leading note to tonic is a semitone apart. So from E flat, we go down a semitone, it should be a D. From here, this is a D, so this is true. This is submedian in D major. Submedian is the 6th note in D major, which should be a B. But the question given is a B flat, so it is a false. Dominant in B flat minor. Dominant in B flat minor should be an F, but the question given is an A, so this is false.